So thank you for subscribing for Substack.
Yeah.
I
I
think you
think the
have to book the
issue
call.
was with the email. I don't know why, because that is my preferred email and I could not use that.
Okay.
So I tried with another email and that worked fine.
Okay. I don't know what the issue is. Sometimes, rarely, one issue I have seen is that if somebody unsubscribes and then tries to resubscribe, it does not go through. That is one issue I have seen, but you might not have unsubscribed, but it's okay. Glad that it worked with another email.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
is there any specific date on which you send the subscribers, subscribers specific emails?
As of now, there is no such schedule. I'm working on another case study, business case study, which will be only for paid subscribers. And that I will probably release it by Monday or Tuesday. But I do need to get around a weekly routine for that as the paid subscribers grow. Right now, I have 19 paid subscribers.
But is there any way to understand that this one particularly came for the paid subscriber only post? I mean, how? Because I'm subscribed. One is free subscription, which is my preferred email,
Uh,
and this one is the another one, which is paid subscription.
hmm.
So the day on which I see that the particular thing came in my paid subscription but didn't come into my free one, that means this is for the paid one.
Okay. I'm not sure whether it is very obvious for the paid subscriber to see that this was only sent for paid subscriber. I have to still figure it out. Still,
Maybe you have to explicitly mention only, then that can one
when
can
I send
understand.
the subscriber, when I send the post, it gives an option. Is it for free subscribers, paid subscribers? What it is, it clearly shows on my end. On the
Okay.
subscribers end, I have to figure out whether it explicitly shows or not.
Got it.
Or I can only mention that this is only for paid subscribers.
Today I saw one Beehive email and I saw that they're also having the newsletter option. So any reason why you chose Substack over Beehive?
No, I didn't get you.
Beehive,
Hmm.
that is also providing a newsletter feature.
Yes. But Beehive will charge you. It is
Oh, I see.
$299 a month for
Mhm.
100,000 subscribers. But for lesser subscribers, it's not that costly. But they give you more flexibility in terms of uh, you can send any post, like you can promote your products as well. When it comes to Beehive, Substack is a little bit more strict. So probably because of that, Substack has better delivery.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hmm. Cool. In terms of updates happening on my end, we might be closing our first deep marketing client anytime soon. He is a career coach and he spends more than 40 lakhs a month on ads. And he has this funnel where there is a 99 rupee workshop, then there is a, 10,000 rupee event, which happens once in 3 months. And from there, he is upselling people into a 2.5 lakh program called Career Grooming Mastery. His target audience is anyone who is making more than 10 lakh CTC and he is helping them improve their salaries. His name is Vishal Manocha. So he has this website called 2x Your Salary. You might have even seen his face or seen his ads because he is spending so much on ads. So the challenge that we are trying to solve for him is that I'll show you his website. It's called 2x Your Salary Masterclass. This one. So the challenge that we are trying to solve for him is that he keeps doing these live webinars every weekend and he keeps upselling 10,000 rupee event, which happens only once in a quarter. So first there is a lag there. And then not all the people who go through his um, paid workshop actually show up for the 10,000 rupee program. So I'm right now working on an article. I will show you the draft of it. So a lot of coaches are asking, like, what is the right funnel to do? But there is no such thing as a right funnel. So his revenue is more than 1 crore per month right now. But when you look at the entire flow of how a coaching business has to be built, basically, so this is the blog post that I'm writing. It's called Entry Gate Walled Garden Nightclub. So this is the overall high-level strategy for every coach. You need people to enter your world. It could be a free email list. It could be a tripwire. In my case, for my startup funnel, inner circle is the tripwire, right? So the way I'm looking at it is that you need a bunch of people who experience some value from you. So in his case, 2x your salary workshop, that is the top of the funnel. Directly, he is getting people in the top of the funnel who pay 99 rupees, because his problem is that people who sign up for free webinars do not show up on the webinars. So if they have paid for the webinar, they are more likely to show up. But he is spending around 900 rupees per conversion to get them to pay 99. That is the ad cost. Now, why is he spending so much? Because you need to get the attention from people. You need to address them, and they have to pay attention, right? So different people kind of follow different strategies. And in his case, and in a lot of people's case, they do this 99 rupee workshop. Then they upsell them into a 3-day event. Like Rajiv Talreja also has that funnel where you kind of get their in-depth attention in the 3-day event. But even if you do the 10,000 rupee 3-day event program, you are still just breaking even, hardly breaking even, I would say. Only when you sell a high ticket program, you start making profit. My strategy has been that you just put people on a lead magnet, nurture them via emails, and then get to build that trust with them so that you can sell a high ticket to them. So one of the simplest funnels is Rohan's funnel, which is Abilities funnel. So if I go to Facebook ad library and look at Rohan's ads, what Rohan does is that he directly gets people to click on an ad. It goes to a VSL page. And from the VSL page, people book a call. And on the call, he is selling a high ticket program directly. That's the only thing he does. Right. So if I copy ad link, click on learn more. So it goes to this page. So the VSL is the one which video sales letter. The video sales letter is the one which creates some kind of nurturing or some kind of authority that he is building by giving information. So I have to go ahead and opt in. And once I opt in, I'm able to watch this video. And once you go after a particular section in the video, usually VSLs are like 30 to 45 minutes. Then you click on apply now. And then from the application, it goes to a calendar. On the calendar, you book a call. So let's say I book a call with them and they try to sell a high ticket program directly. This is the simplest funnel, but it's also difficult to make it work because you need to do a little bit pushy sales. People have not got an opportunity to see what you have to offer and experience your offer. So that way, it's better to have a tripwire. So when it comes to my strategy or this blog I am writing, what I'm basically saying is that there is going to be an entry gate, which is people getting into your funnel. How do people get into your funnel? Through paid ads, organic, YouTube, SEO, all the marketing strategies can be used, including social media, to get people to opt in. So once people opt in via their email, then you have a way to reach out to them. This is your front-end offer. So front-end offer can be around 50,000 to 1 lakh minimum, but it can be 2 lakhs also, but usually not more than 2 lakhs, at least in the Indian context. This is what makes your most revenue. Now, before you put people, so how do you get people to opt in? You can either get them to opt in to watch a video, like your abilities case, or you can get them to opt in to get a free email course. Like, for example, the funnel that we built for Supriya Jain. This is a free lead magnet. People enter the funnel to get a free email course. And one of the advantages here compared to a VSL funnel is that people watch the VSL once, and even if they opt in, they are not watching the video right away. So there needs to be a strong follow-up sequence, which is not just asking them to go watch the VSL funnel, but also to deliver value on email itself, where people receive some value on email, and after that, they spend enough time to watch the video. After that, they apply, book a call, and spend enough time to go through the call. If you do that, then you can sell high ticket directly. Then my funnel learndigitalmarketing.com, right? Pretty much this has been the entry gate for me. So people enter my funnel, enter my world by opting in for the Learn Digital Marketing course. And here we keep nurturing them via email. Learn Digital Marketing. So that's what I call it, an entry gate. Without an opt-in, you cannot do anything. And in Usability's case also, to watch the VSL, they have to opt in. So you have to get people enter and give their contact details, which is email and phone number. But one more thing that I would add here is that I would add a tripwire offer. A tripwire offer is basically an offer. In Vishal's case, or in many coaches' case, there is no opt-in directly. There is no free email newsletter at all. So because there is no free email newsletter, the only way they can enter his world is to pay 99 rupees for a workshop. But even if it is just 99 rupees, it's still a little bit of a friction to make a payment, right? You still have to decide to pay 99 rupees. And Indians negotiate with vegetable vendors for a few rupees. So even if it is 99, you still have to convince them to pay. So I would rather get people into the email funnel and start delivering value on email itself using a free course and nurture them. From there, I can take them directly to the front end offer if I want to. But instead of that, what I would do is that I would put something like in the middle of these two. Because when people pay, they pay attention. Like, you guys are here because psychologically on some level, you still paid for it. You paid 999 rupees for it. It's not too less. It's not too high. It's not too high that I need to get on a webinar or a sales call to sell it to you. I can put a landing page. I can put a payment link and people will just watch the landing page and pay 999. It's not too less that it kind of devalues the product itself. It's right somewhere in the middle. So I might end up spending more to convert tripwires because let's say I get 10,000 subscribers in the opt-in. And to get 10,000 subscribers, let's say I pay 30 rupees per lead. That is 3 lakhs ad spend. Now, to get 3 lakhs back from a 999 rupee offer, I need to sell 300 units, right? Will I be able to sell 300 units out of 10,000 leads? That is 3% conversion. Maybe yes, if it happens, then well and good. It breaks even. The ad spend keeps breaking even. But even if I only get 100 people out of 10,000 people, if I get 100 people for the tripwire offer at 1,000 rupees, it's 1 lakh coming back, but I have spent 3 lakhs for it. On top of it, I will also, so what I have promised in MicroStartup Inner Circle is I will send you a book. You will get to be part of a community. I'm also planning to create a lead magnet called 100 MicroStartup Ideas. And on top of it, we get these weekly webinars. So this gives people to experience the brand without a huge commitment of trying to pay a high ticket price. And a lot of people will keep experiencing it for a while before they end up going ahead and converting for the front end offer, right? So it's like you enter a gate, which does not cost anything. And then you enter a walled garden, which costs like a small entry fee. And because you have paid a small entry fee, like, if I send a book to somebody, if they are in my paid newsletter, they are not going to unsubscribe, they are going to attend these weekly webinars. It gives me an opportunity to build a very strong brand for people who have transacted with me, because once people transact with you, they are in the customer category. They are no longer just a lead. They have actually paid you. So that's what Vishal is doing with 99 rupee workshop. But now what we are helping him do is that apart from, instead of following this funnel of 99 rupee workshop, then a 3-day event, and then trying to build enough trust with them to sell a 2.5 lakh product, which usually being sold in the webinar itself, which takes a lot of effort from his end. The entire marketing funnel is locked on his effort. He has to keep doing, and he's burning out. 150 live webinars he has done every weekend. And he has been doing it for 3 years, and he does not want to do that anymore. So putting people on a lead magnet, let's say there is a 30-day course on how do you 2x your salary. Putting people on a lead magnet where people keep getting emails is one way to nurture. Then he can probably send them a book for a paid amount. He can do some weekly webinars. He can do some engagement. He can do all that and directly lead people to the VSL. And from the VSL, he can lead people to a one-on-one sales call where a sales team will take care of the entire, one second. The sales team will take care of the entire sales process. So I will show you Rajiv Talreja's funnel. So Rajiv Talreja is trying to do both the funnels parallelly. So what I have seen is that if I opt in on one of Rajiv Talreja's funnel, or even if I have paid for his 99 rupee workshop, but if you pay 99 rupee for a workshop, you are most likely to not show up, right? Because it's not such a big amount. So Vishal also says that if he gets 1,000 paid registrations for one workshop, only 65% show up, 35% never show up. That does not mean that there will be qualified, there will not be qualified buyers in this 35%, right? But he's missing out on all those leads because he's not engaging them on email and there is no VSL. So here you can see that Rajiv Talreja keeps sending email. And here, if I go ahead and click on access training, it goes into this VSL. And once you opt in into this VSL, you can watch the VSL and it's the same formula here. You watch up to like 25 minutes, above 30 minutes, then there is an apply now button. There is an application form, and then it goes to the one-on-one sales call booking directly. So whatever strategy that people are using, on some level, you are getting people to come into your world. Then you are getting them to transact a little bit. And then you are adding value to them, build that trust. And then you are going for a front-end offer, which is around 50,000 to 2 lakhs, let's say. And then there is a mastermind. So back-end mastermind, right? So back-end mastermind is the high profit maker. And when you look at Siddharth's funnel also, I have analyzed Siddharth's funnel. I had posted a very long blog post about it. So he is trying to get people to subscribe to his 5,000 rupee program, which is like your walled garden. Once people pay for that 5,000 rupee program, where is that post? So this is the breakdown of his funnel. And I had created this flow chart. So you have top of the level branding. Like for example, if you want to get people to come to your entry gate, also you need branding. So that you can do ads, you can do social media, you can do SEO. So all that branding. So in Siddharth's case, they come to a free webinar. Then there is a silver membership. In silver membership, he keeps constantly doing weekly webinars to add value to them. And then he is going for this 1 to 3 lakhs range, mostly sold at 1 to 1.5 lakhs diamond membership. And then there is a backend mastermind. So this is kind of the same overall structure that every coach follows. But some people do this 5-day workshop. Some people do a weekend workshop. I do a free lead magnet. I am probably the only one who is doing free lead magnets because I don't think anybody is as patient as me that I can keep nurturing people for months together before I pitch them something. But a lot of people want ROI immediately. So they will immediately try to push them. And there is a cost to immediately try to push your customers because relationships take time to build, right? So for Vishal, what we are doing is that we are building a parallel funnel. We are building a landing page. We are building a 30-day email sequence, and we are building a VSL. And we are building a call booking flow. But that's pretty much what I will be doing for him. Now, if you want performance marketing on top of it, ongoing performance marketing, I will refer an agency. You want ongoing content marketing within email, I will refer an agency. You want social media, I will refer someone. You want sales, I will refer someone. Which goes back to the point which I had discussed in the recent post I made about top 7 categories of agencies, digital marketing agencies that you can do. And one of the points that I had mentioned here is that you cannot do multiple things like top to bottom of the funnel, the entire business for them. It's like going to a doctor and saying that doctor make me fit. It doesn't work like that. The doctor will only fix one part. So lead generation and lead nurturing, which is under the brand name Deep Marketing, this is pretty much the deliverable. This is the only thing we will do. Then you want high ticket sales, then you go for a high ticket sales agency. Then you want performance marketing, then you go for performance marketing agency. So over a period of time, I will ideally be building multiple agencies inside MicroStartup itself. So Deep Marketing will be my agency where I am the CEO. I am taking accountability for the results and the quality of it. But then the next agency will be Magnetic Sales, which is a domain which I recently acquired, magneticsales.com, inspired by magneticmarketing.com by Dan Kennedy. And it's like after marketing, it is sales. So Deep Marketing, Magnetic Sales. So this will be the second agency that I will start. When we end up making at least 3 crores a year with Deep Marketing agency, I will start working on this and I would need to hire a CEO for this. It might be Jayant. If not Jayant, somebody else. So they will be taking care of magnetic sales. And what magnetic sales will do is that for clients, magnetic sales will basically help them train salespeople, hire good sales closers, training the sales team of the business to become better at closing deals, the existing closers. And it can also be a commission-based closing agency. For example, phonesales.com is a commission-based closing agency. So these guys close other deals for other people based on commissions. So that can be a business model, but we have to figure out what is the right business model for this. And then once you have built the funnel, okay, the funnel involves landing page, 30-day follow-up sequence, the VSL, call booking flow. Call booking is coming, salespeople are closing. But deep marketing, we will hand it over. There is no ongoing retainer there. But a performance marketing agency is needed to generate leads ongoing, which involves all this work, creating new ad campaigns, analyzing the performance, reducing the lead cost, improving CTR, attributing clicks of leads to sales, identifying new media buying opportunities, all this. So this has to be an ongoing retainer project, which will be under the brand Pixel Track itself, because Pixel Track is the best name for a performance marketing agency. We are basically doing conversion optimized ads and it's pixel tracking. And then you need ongoing newsletters and community, which is something that this particular agency does. So in a jiffy, this particular agency does newsletters for a lot of brands. And they are not saying that we will help you generate leads. They're like, already you have leads, we will keep nurturing them. We'll create content, configure the email, and we will deliver the emails for you. Then that is needed. And then after that, apart from performance marketing, essentially these 4 can be enough to run a business. But on top of it, you might need like social media strategy. Then you want to do SEO on top of performance marketing, then that is a separate thing. So SEO only agency. Then you might need a copywriting agency. So these things I have not given a lot of thought yet in terms of social media, SEO and copywriting, because I don't do much of it anyway. I only do these 4. I have a funnel. I keep nurturing my email subscribers via newsletter. Then I go ahead and continue running performance ads, and then I have a sales team. These 4 are actually enough for a business to fully function and become very profitable. Then you invest the profits in other things like social media or SEO. Even SEO is like a very long-term game. And there is no surety that you try to rank for all these keywords, try to build backlinks, will it actually get traffic or not? It's a little bit doubtful. So yeah, that's pretty much the realization I got during my vacation. And I think we talked about it last time also, that you need to kind of pocket out these services and can't do everything together at the same time. Then they will come and tell you, hey, Deepak, my business is not making profit. What do you think I should do? I'm like, work harder. Come on. Or choose a better niche. Like, what can I do about it? So yeah, that's that.
Few questions, Deepak.
Yes.
So your magnetic sense is great. I mean, it, following Dan Kennedy's Russell Brunson acquired the company. So that's a premium domain, or
Yeah,
it's
yeah. I paid $3,600 for it. It's a
so
2002 registered domain name.
so these premium domains are something like somebody has already taken it and you buy from him, right?
It keeps changing hands.
It's
Some people
okay.
hold it in their portfolio for resale. So I found it for sale, contacted the owner. It was listed for 5,000. The negotiation was going on for at least a month. So he
Okay.
was saying, I will reduce from 5,000 to 4,500. I started with $1,500. Then I increased to $2,000. Then I gave it a 1 week gap. Because if you look desperate that you really want it, even if you really
Right,
want
right.
it, you have to be really patient. And then finally he said $3,750 and not less. That is my bottom price. And I said transaction fee thoda hoga, credit card fees hoga. 3,600 is my final price. So 3,600 may I close the deal.
I mean, how did you get in contact with this guy? You went to Namecheap or something like that, and from
So
there,
it was listed on this website called dan.com. But then I figured out his email ID via this Whois lookup. And then I sent an email to him directly.
okay. And next question is I forgot his name, that particular guy who
Vishal.
told Vishal, yeah.
Mm.
So will you discuss this case study on an ongoing basis with us? I mean, it is very interesting.
Yeah, I will.
That will be great because I'm also a business coach, or rather, I'm trying to launch my business coaching program, and most probably I'll be taking I was wondering about the VSL route, like the usability you showed. But then today you discussed also about your another client who is using the 30-day email course, right? And that really attracted me in a way because I think that it has certain advantage over straight VSL. So I'll be reading your blog you are writing. Definitely, I'll give a deep thought to it. I'll I'll listen to this webinar, today's webinar, and I'll really decide on whether I will go for a VSL or a 30-day email kind of stuff. So that
Yeah,
is one way. Yeah.
ideally, I would like to have both. It needs to have both VSL and 30-day email sequence, and I'm going to split test both the funnels. One funnel is that people opt in for the 30-day email course, and then on the thank you page, they watch the VSL, and then there is a call booking link. And another funnel would be they come to watch the VSL directly, they opt in, and then they also go into a 30-day sequence. And each and every email in the 30-day sequence should have a link to the VSL. So I want to
Got
see
it.
which perform better. But ideally, you should have both because VSL is more like in-depth content given in a short period of time. Very well edited one. And it can perform very well if it is a well-made VSL. And email is something which is more like when people don't have 30, 45 minutes of attention span and they are not able to sit and watch the entire VSL. It's not like you should just let them go, which is what I feel your ability is losing out on. That sometimes people might not have the patience to sit and watch the entire VSL. And you can't keep sending promotional emails to them. There has to be some meaty content on the email. So basically the content on the VSL itself, break it down into text format, visual format, put some infographics, images, and keep giving it like a drip marketing thing, little bit, some value here and there. Whatever they are discussing on the VSL, there'll be some testimonials, there'll be some concepts. Put all the concepts on an email newsletter. And each and every email, the call to action should be go watch the VSL, and the call to action for the VSL is go book a call, because ideally when people book a call without watching a VSL, they might not be pre-sold, right? So they need to come up with the right expectations and then put a sales team. And if you are selling high ticket directly, then give 20% sales commissions rather than trying to do a 3-day event and selling yourself, which is not very sustainable and scalable because the creator, the person has to focus on product delivery. Marketing is something that has to be built once and it has to keep running. If the person is all the time focusing on marketing itself, where will you have the time to innovate on your product delivery and satisfy your customers? You are still trying to work to bring in the customers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel. I'm not a big fan of 3-day and 5-day and all those things. Maybe for the heck of it, I might test once or twice. But for example, as you told, Vishal, he has burned out, right? And he's doing even that webinars, right? Or I think he's doing 3-day challenge, right? So I think I'm not a big fan of it, and definitely to get started with my launch, as you suggested, I'll be definitely trying both, creating both the funnels, and that makes a sense. I mean, this blog is coming up, right? Which you're editing or doing something like that.
Yeah, it's coming up.
It's coming up. Okay.
Yeah.
That will be very interesting. Yeah, I'll be going through it. And one other question that's going to happen in my mind is. Okay,
We will
I can't
continue the
recall.
discussion on the next call. I am yet to go out for dinner. So we'll continue the discussion on the next call.
Deepak, before you
So,
leave,
yeah.
I just need 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Quickly on the WhatsApp Mastery course. So you're going to launch it from 26th, right? Which is
Yeah.
next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So is this going to be like a once a week affair, in which we are going to, those students are going to be part of this, a call like
There will
this?
be a live class, but I already have a set of recorded videos which also be delivered.
Okay.
So the live class, I do it because it adds added value. If I sell a mastery course saying that there is going to be 5-6 recorded videos, just take it, then people don't value it. When it is designed like a cohort, and when I do live classes, people value it more. Otherwise, I don't get that critical amount of sales. So I do that. I deliver the recorded videos, and I also do the live class for one cohort, and then I will move on to another topic. And then probably I will do a mastery club launch, which includes all the mastery courses as a bundle.
So it'll be 8 weeks, means 8 live classes you're going to
8
have.
live classes.
Okay.
8 live classes will also be recorded and sent it to the students. But apart from that, this podcast style recording, which I have done, that is something we have already done. Me and Shreyas have already recorded those sets of videos. That will be the main value proposition in the course.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Deepak.
All right. See you guys. See you guys next week.
Bye, Deepak. Bye.